Why the USA won't win the World Cup, but could. History. The history of soccer in the USA is one of a constant struggle for both existence and control. The term soccer wars has been applied to various eras and with reason. The following is an incomplete but informative timeline that explains to some extent why soccer didn't develop as it should have in the USA. Organization. Soccer in the US started at roughly the same time as it did in England. In 1862, the first soccer club was established before the rules were standardized. In 1884, the first governing body was established, the American Football Association, or AFA. In 1894, the first soccer league was organized by baseball owners and folded without support from the AFA, who organized their own competition, the American Cup. In 1911, a second governing body, the American Amateur Football Association, or AAFA, was established with its own AAFA Cup. In 1913, the AAFA reorganized as the USFA, gained FIFA sanctioning, and established the National Challenge Cup. And in 1945, the USFA became the United States Soccer Football Association, or the USSFA. In 1974, the USSFA rebrands as United States Soccer Federation, or USSF. Also in 1974, the establishment of the United States Youth Soccer Association, or USYSA. And in 1995, the establishment of the United States Adult Soccer Association, the USASA, the National Organization for Amateur Soccer. Leagues. In 1921, the formation of the American Soccer League, or ASL, in the Northeast USA. It feuded with the USFA and folded with the Great Depression in 1933. The same year, 1933, a second incarnation of the ASL, also in the Northeast, lasted until 1983. Significantly, it became national in 1976 with a West Coast expansion. In 1967, the United Soccer Association and the National Professional Soccer League both started. They merged a year later, in 1968, to form the North American Soccer League, or NASL, but in 1984, it ceases operations. In 1984, the United Soccer League is born. In 1985, the Western Alliance Challenge Series takes place, the WACS, and in 1986, the WACS becomes the Western Soccer Alliance, or WSA. In 1988, the American Soccer League version 3.0 is born. 1989, the WSA becomes the Western Soccer League, or WSL. In 1990, the WSL merges with the ASL and forms the American Professional Soccer League, or APSL. In 1994, the World Cup USA takes place. In 1996, Major League Soccer, or MLS, kicks off. In 1997, the APSL rebrands as the A-League. In 1998, the A-League merges with the USISL, started in 1986 as the Southwest Indoor Soccer League, and gradually evolved to form the USISL A-League. In 1999, the USISL A-League rebranded as United Soccer Leagues, or USL, now the second biggest player behind the MLS with 125 teams in men's, women's, and youth leagues. 2003, the National Premier Soccer League, NPSL, kicks off, now at 92 teams in its leagues. 2011, the United Premier Soccer League, UPSL, kicks off, now at over 300 teams in its leagues. Also the same year, North American Soccer League 2.0 kicks off. In 2017, the North American Soccer League 2.0 folds amidst legal issues with the USSF. And 2019, the National Independent Soccer Association, or NISA, kicks off, currently with 10 teams on both coasts. Indoor soccer. And the USA wouldn't be the USA if it didn't put its own spin on things. The 1980s saw the growth of indoor soccer, a six-a-side version on a hockey-sized pitch with boards. It is especially popular in northern colder regions where playing soccer outside in the winter is not an option. Major Indoor Soccer League operated from 1978 to 1992, and again from 2001 to 2008. In 1998, the Premier Arena Soccer League was formed and is still ongoing. And in 2008, the Extreme Soccer League operated and lasted until 2014. In 2008, the Professional Arena Soccer League, or PASL, was born. 2014, the PASL rebrands as Major Arena Soccer League, which is still ongoing. And in 2021, the National Indoor Soccer League started operations. With a convoluted history like this, one can understand exactly why the USA wasn't able to develop in the same manner as England, Germany, or many other European countries when it started at the same time. The inability of the USFA to lead the soccer community in establishing a strong grassroots base linked to a professional system did irreparable harm to the US system. Harm which continues to affect the development of the sport, its athletes, and the national team system. Thanks to Ted Westerfeld at Twitter's Soccer Reform for the historical images.